raw food chef Chaya-Ryvka from thelivingvision.com, here on behalf of Living Tree Community Foods, and you will hear my sous chef and co-host in the background playing with his favorite construction vehicle, the front-loading backhoe, whatever you call it, just so you know what that sound is. Maybe he'll come and join us in a bit. And I am making a recipe today that is easy. So this recipe is featuring Living Tree's organic pistachio butter, which has won the Silver Sophie Award for USDA Organic, and they are going to be competing for the gold. So we're going to make a delicious recipe using that butter, and we celebrate Living Tree for getting this award and making these wonderful products in general. So what we're doing here is a Chilli-Lime Pistachio Pate, and it's very easy, and we can throw it together very quickly, which I love. Being a mommy, anything I can do quick that tastes great is the way to go. And I'm starting here with 2 cups of red bell peppers that have been chopped and then measured. And we're just going to put everything into our food processor that is fitted with the S-blade. I'm also going to be adding a ½ cup plus 2 tablespoons of some whole pistachios, and that is 10 tablespoons if it makes it easier for you. And Living Tree does carry the pistachios as well as the pistachio butter. So what I have here is a 1/3 cup of roughly chopped scallions, or green onions, and then I have a medium clove of garlic, not chopped. We're just going to throw all of that right in here to the food processor. Now I also have some cilantro, and this is 2 cups, and that's loosely packed. So I pressed it down slightly, but not too much, and I did a nice rough chop on that before measuring it as well. So again, that's 2 cups of the cilantro, and I have some dinosaur kale. I'm sure some regular curly green kale or the purple kale would be fine, but I chose to use this Dino Kale. And this is also a rough chopped Dino Kale, and I packed in 2/3 of a cup. So that's really well packed. And we're going to put all of this in here at the same time. Okay. Now, for some spices, I have 2 teaspoons of some chili powder. It's getting a little stuck in there. And I have here a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. Yum! Nice and juicy and tart. And to add a very special fragrant flavor, this is Living Tree's black cumin seed oil, which has amazing medicinal properties as well, and I'm just using it for its wonderful fragrance, but adding the medicine sounds good to me. And bear in with me here, I only have a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to do 4 of those to create 1 teaspoon of this black cumin seed oil. Okay, and then we want to add some salt. And what I have here for our salt is 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, that should be about a teaspoon. And the final ingredient is our pistachio butter. So I have a 1/4 cup here of the pistachio butter. And now one last optional ingredient is some fresh jalapeno pepper, and I'm just going to add a small chunk with the seeds and see how spicy that gets us. Then I might like to add more. I made this also without the jalapeno pepper, and it was delicious, especially if you want your kids to eat it and they don't like spicy foods, or if you have friends, family, or you yourself don't like spicy, just leave that one out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is run our food processor just until you have the texture that you like. I don't want a completely smooth pate. I want that texture. I want to do some chewing. That's how I like it. If you like the smooth pates, then you can just keep this going until it's completely smooth. Oh, sorry, I missed one ingredient. We are using some olive oil. That's going to be 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. So let's just get the rest of that pistachio butter in there. Okay. And then we're going to get 1/3 of a cup here. If you want to go lower fat, you can go ahead and not add the olive oil. It won't be quite as creamy, and it might not be quite as juicy, but it will still be extremely tasty. We're lowering fat, but good cold pressed olive oil is a great oil for your body. You want to get those good oils in there. Okay, so here now we are going to process our mix. I'm going to do a little pulsing to get everything brought together. Then I'll run it just until I have that texture that I'm looking for. Okay, that should be perfect. Yes. And I love the way the kale, the color of this kale just gives it a nice green, with all those dark green speckles in there. It's really very pretty. And like I said, really nice on some romaine leaves. So there you have it. That's a delicious Chilli-Lime Pistachio Pate. And try it out at home. Let us know what you think. It's super easy to make and really filling and delicious and healthy and all that good stuff. So I'm raw food chef Chaya-Ryvka from thelivingvision.com, here with Living Tree Community Foods, and we hope to hear from you and see you again soon. Bye.